on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go, and towing the slab, Joe Kelly. What do we have on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
And a pitch. Clips the outside corner, and we're underway in Pittsburgh.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 0-1.
That's out.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And he swings through that one.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here's Trey Turner. And that one hit 97 on the gun. One down, base is empty. It's in and out of his glove, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The pitch. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez ranging after it. And that is that. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Jose Alvarado. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him. And he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire. So he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Ripped to short. In plenty of time to first, and a quick out, number 1. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those 2-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
And he deals. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. 1 out, bases empty. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Harper has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Third. The catcher, Will.
2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-2. And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. Coming home to second, but way too late. Safe there. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So, man aboard, James Outman will hit next. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Strike two.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Merrifield gets under it, hauls it in to end the inning. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, all set for the start of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Kelly back to work. And that's outside. And now it's even up. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
And the righty deals. In the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. That one missed. The Phillies trailing by a run here at the top of the second.
That's inside.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
This is Bryson's stop. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Phillies down in order. They trail here 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. As the lefty gets to work. Wouldn't chase that time.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. The 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on.
Chris Taylor now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And it's fouled away. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Hernandez.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Kike Hernandez. He was late there. Strike one.
All 1's the count.
Right side, Harper. He handles it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. And now it is JT Realmuto. Realmuto, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2010. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Real Muto runs. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Left field. And it falls. Here comes Real Muto around third. He'll score, and the Phillies tie the game. It's 1-1.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
No outs. Runner at first. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. On the ground, a second. Might be two. Throw, and it gets away.
Well, this offense just got a major gift. Probably should have been a double play, but it all starts with a good feed to second. And right there, everything broke down on the throw. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
That one at triple digits.
1-1.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
That was straight queso right there.
Way outside, and the count is even 2-2. And down on strikes he goes, and that is a big first out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Trey Turner with a chance now. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone. That one is upstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. Looping, breaking ball, and he struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
That's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. Back here at PNC Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Jason Hayward. And the pitch. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball to right. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Mookie.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Grounded out to short in his first trip. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and Betts is gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete, all tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Castellanos.
Kelly back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And the slider just misses. Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
One down, base is empty. And another ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Righty to the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball right side. And that one handled. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Go ahead run on base. So digging in now for Philadelphia. Bryson stop. And it stays fair. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat.
That was a thing of beauty. May have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Second and third, one gone. And now JT Realmuto. Golden opportunity right here. That's way outside. Ball 1. Second and third, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That's down and in. Just missed. .3-0 down. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Joe Kelly done for the day, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Now on the bump, Bobby Miller.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First offering, and it just misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't.
Rips that one center field, and that's a base hit. One runs in. Oh, the throw is wild.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So digging in, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Stop on third. Real Muto over at second. March at first. One gone.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. One runs in. Cut off, throw to third. In there safely.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Back to the top of the lineup. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one. One down, runners at second and third. Got it by him for the K.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman, and they get Turner for the out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
And a pitch. Fought off foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Oh, 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Muncy to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in there. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
The Phillies leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Bounce to the left side, and that squirts through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. A run scores. It's a 2-run game.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left. Marsh raging back towards the wall. Long gone. And that's how they take the lead. It's 5-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Chris Taylor now went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a pop-up. Has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Nice grab.
Now back, second baseman, Jason Hayward.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jason Hayward. Flied to right his first time. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Two outs. Ground ball to the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Here's Mookie now. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Out to short. They take the force out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Pittsburgh, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Bryce Harper. The pitch. That one's in there. 0-1.
You know, these Phils putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield.
Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one can make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Now fly ball to right center. Hernandez sizing this one up, makes the grab, and there's one down. Alec Bohm, the next to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Steps off and looks to first. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Slap the other way, foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
One down, Phillies down a run. Got him swinging. That's the second out.
Oh, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
So 2 down now, and here is Bryson Stott. And a foul ball. The Phils down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Phillies 4. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
You know, these
Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The throw into second. The tag, and they cut him down going for 2.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jose Alvarado won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Spencer Turnbull takes over on the mound.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Time called.
Got time.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away. Muncy digs in. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball, to slug, is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Up and in, and it's 2-0. And another ball. A wind in the pitch. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers down in order as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Here at PNC Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. The wind to kick the pitch, and fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Ball 1 there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Right-hander kicks, deals. just outside, and it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Brandon Marsh digs in now. Marsh measures 6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. That smash towards center. Outman makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So up next, Whit Merrifield, 1 for 2. Strike 1. The Phillies trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one at triple digits.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Phillies 4. Bottom of the 6th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. The right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike. Swung on, bolted. That's back there. Going gone. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-4.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Clips the corner. 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Lined, and that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's the right fielder, Kike Hernandez. Foul ball there. The pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Moved to first. And he's back safely. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. Pinch running here, Shohei Ohtani. Shohei on the go. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Stop. Tracks it down for the out.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's the second baseman, Jason Hayward. And first offering is fouled off.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Shohei on the go. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Here comes a pitch. Rudder goes again. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Still only one out here in the inning. Runner on the move again. On the line, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pitch was on the outside. Didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
So the batting order turns over. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one fouled off. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 3. Outside. Ball 1. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 10-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Look at that. Pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Matt Strong.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And now the lefty to third. Boom. Whips it across, and they get the out on Smith. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty delivers. Battling here as he fouls it away. Struck him out looking.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Turner stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That's inside. The Phils with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Harper now. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, he's only an out away from getting through the inning, but he just lost control for a brief moment there. It's not the end of the world, but don't let one mistake turn into another. Get your focus back right here.
Castellanos stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, and that is not what they needed. Down 10-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. And a pitch. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And they boost their lead. It's 11-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and Now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
And the batter now, Teoscar Hernandez. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. Step off throw to first. Outman back in on a dive.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-2. Runner on the go. Ground ball up the middle. Stop over to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now back, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. And a base hit to left field. That'll play. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulders stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
And now, Enrique Hernandez. Swing and a miss at one above the zone. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this.
Runner takes off, and it's fouled away. Ohtani at first, one gone. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Now back, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Jason Hayward. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
Runner at third, 2 away. Up and in, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 12 and the Phillies 4. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. That's towards center. And it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag.
Unfortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
JT Realmuto steps in. A strikeout and a walk. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first, and he went around according to Clyde Washington. Brandon Marsh now at the plate. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Outman hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Whit Merrifield. In the dirt. Slides, but he can't come up with it. To second, and he's safe.
Unfortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
Boom. The runner at third. Stop. On at second with 2 down. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Uh-oh. Throw goes to second. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So the Philly batting order turns over. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Two outs. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizes this one up. Nabs it, and that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 12 and the Phillies 5. Bottom of the 8th, and now the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Not shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And the pitch. That one ripped. Going, gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add on. It's 13-5. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like
Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And here is Freddie Freeman. In the air out towards right center. Merrifield sizing this one up. Corrals it. One away.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
Now the catcher up to hit, Will Smith.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings and misses. 1-1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
And a swing and a miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Connor Brogdon getting ready to go. Kirkering also getting ready. One run across in the frame so far. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, they didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all, and that at bat, nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
Muncy in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mookie Betts with the big strike in the inning. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. And we're back. We go to the 9th. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Yamamoto, 25 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The other way. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Harper in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. Turner around third. He will score 13-6.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Man at first. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, one down. And now Alec Bohm. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-1.
That one drifts inside. There's a strike.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right-handed reliever. Oh, great stop. One at second. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Last chance for the Phillies. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Boom. Off of first with 2 away. That one the other way. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
When you win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
13-6 the final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please